Hello and welcome to ETV, Entertainment Television everywhere in the Treasure Valley. I'm your host, Brad Rowan. Be sure to stick around because this show we're going to take a look at all the great sporting events going on throughout the Treasure Valley. But first, it's time to find out what's going on locally with all the cool events. And joining us from the Boise Weekly to tell us more, Tara Morgan. Hey, how are you?
Doing great. How are you, Brad?
Good. Are you feeling better these days?
I'm getting better. It's a slow process. But...
I think with spring around the corner, you'll just kick it into high gear.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I'm ready for it.
I think getting out to these cool events really helps to get you in the right frame of mind anyway,
Or
right?
it keeps it prolonged. That's my problem. Keep going out and doing fun things.
Tell us about these cool fun things you had.
Well, on Friday, there's a performance of Opera Idaho, and it's going to be with special guests Matt Morgan and Sarah McMahon. And so they're going to do opera classics from La Boheme, West Side Story, Faust, and that's going to be at the Egyptian Theater at 7:30 p.m.
So it's a great way to get some culture in.
Yeah, totally. Also coming up on Friday, I'm really pumped about this. It's the MFA final opening reception for artists Aaron Cunningham, Matt Bodette, and Aaron Lindstrom, who are some great names around the Treasure Valley who are finally graduating from the Boise State MFA program, and so that should be a really great show.
Dare I ask, what is the MFA program?
It's the Masters of Fine Arts.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's going to be at the Boise State Visual Arts Center, and that's from 6 to 8 p.m.
Sounds wonderful.
Yeah. And then coming up on Saturday is a super fun event. It's International Fanny Pack Day. So they're going to be celebrating at Liquid Lounge.
Yep.
So basically you just wear your fanny pack, the 80s style hip bag, down to the Liquid Lounge, and that's going to be starting at 7 p.m. It's a benefit for the Idaho Food Bank. So you bring down 2 cans of food, which you can cram into your fanny pack, and you're ready to go.
See, I'm glad I didn't throw mine away. You know, I got the big neon green one, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'll be bringing that thing back. Cool. What else is in store for us?
And then coming up on Sunday at the Egyptian Theater is a special performance from the Boise Philharmonic, and that's Green Eggs and Ham and Miss Gertrude McFuzz. And so there's going to be 2 performances, one at 2 p.m. and one at 3:30 p.m. And it's in celebration of Dr. Seuss's birthday. Yeah.
Sounds appetizing.
Yeah, not at all. Coming up on Tuesday is a part of the Cabins Reading and Conversation series. It's author Elizabeth Gilbert, who you might know from the best-selling 2006 novel Eat, Pray, Love. Which also you might not know, she wrote a story for GQ that ended up being the inspiration for the movie Coyote Ugly.
Wow.
As well. Yeah. So she's going to be doing a reading at the Egyptian Theater as a part of the Cabin series, and that's at 7:30 p.m.
She's actually going to be here doing the reading.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty awesome. How do we get so lucky with all this stuff?
I don't know. They do a great job.
Well, I'll tell you what. Next week we will be taking a little break here with ETV because the NCAA March Madness playoffs are underway.
Yeah.
So have you got some highlights for us for the following weekend?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you can always check the Boise Weekly or BoiseWeekly.com for those events. But one in particular that I'm really psyched about is coming up on next Saturday, March 20th at the Visual Arts Collective in Garden City. And that is the Lunar Equinox Masquerade Ball. So it should be really crazy and fun. It runs from 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. And it's dance, music, art. There's going to be these really lovely terrariums made by local artist Braden John Anderson. There's also the band Junior Rocket Scientist is playing, and there's going to be free masquerade masks given out by a local wine company called Totally Sweet Wine.
Nice.
Yeah.
So for more information, just grab the Boise Weekly or take a look at your website.
Exactly.
Right? Very cool. Thanks so much, Tara.
Thank you, Brad.
Right on. Time to find out what we got going on with the music scene.